folks, welcome back to Around the Yard. We're finally back out in the Woodyard, getting some ash split up. I've got two totes behind me. We're doing bundle wood and boiler wood, or fireplace face cords. Let's see, I was trying to think off camera here how many excuses I can give you guys for not getting a YouTube video out in 4 or 5 weeks, maybe 6 by the time this thing airs. But the skinny of it is, one, it's been hot, which probably doesn't count for most of you guys around the country. But we've had Canadian wildfire smoke come rolling in, and it makes everything real hazy, and it's like perpetually working around a campfire. Not good for your lungs, not good for, lots of different things. Kind of gives you a headache if you're outside too long. But other things other than weather related, my daughter had some softball tournaments going on in July. We got out to the lake for one weekend, and we just finished up the county fair. She was showing 4-H chickens, so just a lot of busy weekends. And then even this weekend, yesterday I was hauling brush for a guy, and then hauling him back mulch. So that little side hustle is kind of going pretty good, and gonna hopefully get through that pile of mulch. We still probably have 100 yards or so left to go, but every time I turn around we get another 40-60 yards delivered, so it's kind of a up and down roller coaster of how much mulch we have on hand. But yeah, so just been busy, and I really haven't had the time, or I haven't made the time to make a YouTube video. So this was kind of the, hey, you got a nice cool morning here. There's no smoke finally for the last like 3 weeks or so. We've had just smoky days. So here comes Emmy running in. So yeah, just wanted to get something done. Real quick about the 17 VS. This thing's been shedded in the pole barn for probably 6 or 8 weeks, and I think my favorite part about this thing is the fork pockets underneath the main table. That and the compactness of this, with the log lift tipped up, the tongue folded away. This thing can't be more than about 6 or 7 feet long, if that. Actually, I think it's more like 5, because I can slide I've got 5-foot forks on the skid steer, and they slide all the way through this thing. So under 6 feet long. It really doesn't take up a lot of space in the shed. I mean, it's 6 by 6, so it's 40 square feet, but really easy to, I put it in the front of the shed, and then just kind of left it there, and it was totally out of the way. I could pull the truck in, I could pull the skid loader in, and then this morning when it's ready to use it, go get the forks back on, drive underneath it, pick it up, back it out, set it down, and it's ready to go. There's no leveling. I've got the 2 front jacks are down, and the back stabilizer jacks are down, and so you pick it up, set it someplace, and you're ready to split in 5 minutes. It's just slick. And the other thing I really like about this thing is the rounds that you put through it, you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. So half of a round might be more like fireplace wood, and the other half is going to be bundle grade. If you can have a single knife, you can decide which pieces are going where into which totes. So that's a little bit what you saw me doing here. Is we had some bundle grade stuff go in the tote closest to me, and then behind me here we've got the fireplace wood, or the boiler wood. That'll be for my personal burning, or we'll sell that as a face cord, just because it's little uglier pieces. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys, get that across to you. So my apologies for not getting a video out, but we had lots of other things going on and just didn't have time for this yet. So, but hopefully with cooler weather, we'll get out here a lot more often. We got to get this pile of ash split up. Might take you along for a few hauling trips here. I've got a source for IBC totes now. It isn't too far away, so we're gonna try and go haul and get some of those. The last time we got them, we got 20 on the truck and trailer, and then just most recently I went down there. It was kind of a busted trip, but we got 2, which isn't nothing, but we'll get down there maybe on Monday, get a few more, get some video of it, and then I've got to haul some totes down to a buddy of mine and load up some of his wood, and we're going to bring it up to the cities and try and sell it for a little more money. So Yeah, let's get to splitting here. I got a couple more rounds up on the table, and then I'll let you guys go and hope you enjoy your day. All right, here we go. So this is the trash that we produced off of, I don't know, 10 rounds or so. It's not nothing. A lot of this is bark, I'll give you that. And you guys just watch me pull some of this off of that last round. This is all ash. So the bark does come off when it's dead, just like anything else, any other trees. But just so you guys know, the verticals aren't immune to trash. I mean, this is good wood that came off of it. If we separate bark here for 2 seconds, all right, bear with me here. Let's get a lot of the bigger chunks of bark out of here. There. You're still going to get some bark, even with normal splitting. But there's, I don't know, there's some stuff here. There's a gallon, give or take. So it's not nothing, but it's probably far less than other splitters. So just keep in mind, the more wedges and edges that you guys have, the more trash you're gonna create. So not a lot. If I had a little smokeless fire pit or something going, we could toss that in. I bet it'd burn right up. Toss that bark in too, and it's really probably what we should be doing. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for today. We did try out the Wolfe Ridge picaroon. That worked pretty slick. I think it'll work a lot better in a little wetter wood. I had one ash around here that it wouldn't spike into, but I don't think that's design. I think that's just, it's that hard of a piece of wood. So, but otherwise I was able to spike it in here about an inch or so. So we wore the paint off. It's got a nice polished edge going on now. So yeah, really cool. If you guys are in the market for one of these or need one, check out Wolfe Ridge's website. I believe they're listed there, 80 or 90 bucks, something like that. But really high quality tool from Council Tool. Nice handle. This one's got some coloration in it. I really like it. This might be more of a wall hanger, but wanted to make sure we got it out and tested it. At any rate, yeah, I think we're gonna maybe keep splitting here a little bit. We got some other things going on today, and hopefully this won't be the last time you guys see me for a month. I know fall is coming up and I'm hoping to get out here and split some more wood, but I'm also got some travel going on here for work, so hopefully I'll see you guys around for some of that. Still planning on going to Paul Bunyan this year in October, and we'll see where else we can get to and maybe visit a couple Woodyards. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one.